What's up, family? I told you I will be back, and I'm back. Before I forget, I am back at it, back at it, back at it. I came to deliver a message that's on my heart, but I am praying that you are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for your love, your comments, your likes, your shares. It means so much. You guys are just giving me so much confirmation and so much motivation truly to keep going. You are inspiring me more than you are aware, and I just thank you so much for your kind words. I see you, I love you, and I support you, because you gotta know this. I'm a girl's girl, okay? I'm here for the girlies, and I don't care who will not like it. I am not going to be for everybody, but I am first for myself, and that's all that matters the most. So as long as one person feel me, okay? If one person feel me, a win is a win. A win is a win. The last video we touched on the conspiracy theory behind boyfriend and girlfriend. Most people have such a narrow lens when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to this world, because we are stuck on a certain program. We are stuck on this mode of life to see this world in a reactive state, not in a proactive state, not by leading our lives by being love and operating in simply love. We're chasing after love, we are begging for love, and we think that love is on the outside when love already lives on the inside. So when it comes to relationships and friendships, we really only see relationships in a romantic lens, and I've noticed. So now everybody is usually acting in emotion without logic being in mind, and it doesn't seem realistic with all these expectations that we are putting on other people, because we're just in fear that they will leave us. So we are trying to control the narrative, or we're trying to control a person. So we join these institutions, we join these relationships, and we just join into somebody else's cage because we don't simply want to be alone. So we would rather have a jailmate, a trauma mate, instead of being our own soulmate out here, because the only way you can really attract more, attract abundance, is by first seeing yourself as whole, as a whole entity, not needing anyone to validate you, by simply validating yourself and knowing your self-worth. But we just got to remember this, because we have been programmed to really believe that relationships should look a certain way, that marriage should look a certain way, that we have to perform, that we have to constantly do for love, when all we have to do is be. We have to be ourselves. But how can we be ourselves when we don't know ourselves? That is the key component why I am here today. Simply learning how to love ourselves. We have to spend time alone. We have to spend time in solitude. This is why I see things in a certain way. This is why I have broke free from the cage. This is why I have broke free from the matrix. This is why I broke free from limiting my thinking and not believing everything I see, not believing everything I hear, and not believing what somebody else has told me to believe in what feels right for me. So it's so important to redefine relationships for you that works for you. Redefine success for you. Redefine happiness for you. Redefine love for you. When I took time to redefine relationships, I'm only interested in relationships that provide harmony, that provide a synchronicity, provide a symbiosis relationship. Symbiosis relationship when it is both beneficial to both parties. So we are both benefiting from each other. We are interdependent. We first are standing whole within ourselves, and you are standing whole within yourself. We don't need each other. We simply want each other. And most of the time, most people don't know how to be wanted. They just know how to be needed. So imagine when I want your presence around me, because it allows me to feel safe. It allows me to feel at ease. It allows me to be at peace. So Now, when we get to a place of only wanting good energy around us because we are secure within ourselves, we're not going to be everywhere. We're not going to be doing everything because we would rather be alone than in misery. Okay? And the next relationship that most people are in, and this is why I stay away from them, is a parasite relationship. Most people are parasites. They will drain your energy. They will harm your life. It is a harmful relationship. It's not beneficial and it's not helpful. They are draining you. They are taking you because they are a parasite. And what parasites look like, they will cause you anxiety, depression. They will have your skin blemishes. They will have you having acne. They will have you feeling drained. They will have you feeling exhausted. They will have you feeling tired because you are in a relationship with a parasite. Okay, so when you recognize a parasite, you have to see what it is and move around that. Okay, energy transfer is real out here, and most people will transfer their parasites inside of you, especially when you are sexually active. This is another form of STDs that most people do not talk about. Most people do not want to bring light into it, that we must be very cautious when we get into these relationships, and especially when you are sexually active. Giving responsibility to another person to be responsible for your body is really ridiculous. Most people don't even take care of themselves, so why would you hand over your power to somebody else to give you a parasite? So let's be real. Let's be real. So knowing these forms of relationships, you have a symbiosis relationship, you have a mutual relationship, and you have a parasite relationship. Which one are you going to choose? I will hope you choose the one that causes harmony, that causes peace, that causes love, right? So when you choose this relationship, now you can form intimacy with this person. Most people have a narrow lens when it comes to intimacy because they only thinking about sex, because of the porn industry has clogged our judgment. We have no clarity anymore. We don't even see women as humans. We see women as sexual objects and what I can stick into. Most people think they cannot survive without sex. And let me tell you, I am surviving fine and dandy and well without being sexually active in these streets, okay? I'm actually feel more peaceful. That's why I can redefine friendships. I can redefine relationships that works for me. I can establish boundaries, and I can also form intimacy with my loved ones. By this, it allows me to connect with them on a soul-to-soul level. Because at the end of the day, we are souls. We are here to just connect with each other on a deeper level and be the expression of love. And how I show love is by first being a listener. I listen to my loved ones. I try to talk less. I try to listen. I try to pay attention to little details about my loved ones. So when I'm taking mental notes of their past trauma, of their past, of their childhood, of what they like to eat, what they like to do, what music they listen to, I'm taking mental notes. So that is a form of intimacy. You knowing your friends on a deep level about who is their parents, how did their parents raise them, do you know their parents' name, have you had a relationship with their parents as well? This is intimacy. Into me you see. You have to look them in their soul. Don't pay attention to the flesh. Look them in their heart. Connect with their heart. Listen to them. Show up for them. When they invite you places, if you can go, sometimes people just need your moral support. Your presence means so much to people, and that's what a lot of people crave and desire, especially when they didn't have that growing up. A lot of people are fighting internal battles, and a lot of people have not even healed their inner child womb, so they really just need a bear hug. So when you see and greet your loved ones, give them a big bear hug and hold for a long amount of time so you can connect with their heart. Don't just rush a hug. Like, hold them and really feel them, because we all need that closeness. We all need that connection. We all need that physical touch out here. Some people are in a touch deprived, and so they think the only way they can fulfill that touch deprived is by them bumping and grinding or somebody humping on them. No, you can just hold hands with your friends. You can give them a hug. You can touch them on their thigh. You can touch them on their neck. You can just form a connection by the physical touch. But you do not have to get buck naked or buck wild to be intimate with someone. All you need to do is have a close, unique bond with them. Spend time with them in an intimate setting where it's somewhere quiet and where you can really ask them questions. Be more intrigued when you are in these friendships, when you are in this relationship, because at the end of the day, we come to be in relationships to give, not to take. But this is only when you learn how to love yourself, because when you learn how to love yourself, you learn how to be love and be the expression of love. And the only way you can do that is by spending time alone first. Make time for you, recharge, read a book, connect with nature, sit on the grass, hug a tree, but make sure you meditate on who you are, on your beliefs, so your subconscious mind can be programmed correctly to win in these streets. I love you so much. It's your girl TeraChantelle, and I will see you guys on the next one.